Good afternoon, everyone. Yan. Welcome po sa ating webinar session this afternoon with local delivery service enterprises to expand market opportunities for MSMEs. This is happening today, August 21 at this very point of time. So before po tayo mag-start, let's have an opening prayer first.
Lord Jesus, teach me to be generous. Teach me to serve you as you deserve. To give and not to count the cost. To fight and not to heed the wounds. To toil and not to see. Seek reward except that of knowing that I do your will. Amen.
Okay, once again, welcome to the webinar session with local delivery service enterprises to expand market opportunities of MSMEs. So this is brought to you by Negosyo Center Naga City and at the same time by DTI Camarines. So dito po yan nangyayari sa Zoom natin. So I am very happy po that we are medyo marami tayo ngayon this afternoon because we have invited two local delivery service enterprise to present this afternoon. So allow me to introduce myself. My name is Giman Celeres, the Business Counselor of Negosyo Center Naga City. Negosyo Center Naga City po is located at Dolly Building at the City Hall compound of Naga City. So malapit po yan sa Metro Peso office. Tapat lang po ng Metro Peso office. So if you have any concerns regarding your business, inquiries regarding your products, so pwede niyo po akong mahanap doon. Yan. So before we start, allow me to read the guidelines for our webinar this afternoon. Our guidelines is kindly observe proper etiquette in this webinar. So we will have two presenters for this afternoon. We have invited two local service enterprises na mag-represent po ngayong hapon. And if you have any question po regarding their presentation, I think I have allotted a time to have a question and answer portion after each presenter. So kung may tanong po tayo, let's just take note of that and then after po ng presentation nila, we'll have an open forum. And then don't leave yet after the presentation of each presenters because we will have an online evaluation form wherein makukuha niyo po yung e-certificate ninyo for attending this webinar. And in case we have encountered an internet connection, standby lang po tayo dahil we will reconnect once we are able to have that connection again. So far, hindi naman po tayo nagkakaroon ng problema and hopefully not today. So yan. And please unmute na lang po or mute. What I mean is mute na lang po natin yung ating mga microphone for during the presentations of our presenters so that mas clear po siya kasi minsan po may mga unnecessary sounds. So yan. So I would like to acknowledge first our participants this afternoon. So yung ating participants po, I think we are 19 or 18 in this meeting. So magandang hapon po sa lahat. Can I hear everyone na mag-hi man lang? Kasi it's a holiday. I know everyone, siguro most of us is at home. Pwedeng mag-hi po tayo sa isa't isa. Kamusta po tayo?
Hi sir, good afternoon.
Hello po, good afternoon.
Hi Kuya G.
Hello. Okay, so good afternoon po sa lahat. So thank you for attending our webinar this afternoon. And with that, ang ating pong invited na mga local service enterprises this afternoon is Gofcha Services and Maven Hands. So we have two. So sila po ay locally, kumbaga kung sa produkto po is locally produced or made in Naga. Kumbaga ganun po ang ating kumbaga ang interpretation with that. So we have to be proud with this too dahil kumbaga nowadays it is hard na dala yung produkto natin sa mga clients natin. Not only that, they provide also other services. Mamaya po i-discuss nila yan. So si Ma'am Victoria is raising her hand. Do you have anything to say, Ma'am? Ma'am Victoria? Or napindot lang po ata? Yan. According to Sir Louis, hello daw everyone. So you can chat po We have a chat box so pwede po kayo doon mag-chat. In case na may gusto kayong itanong na para hindi nyo makalimutan, pwede rin po. Then we'll read it na lang after the presentation. Okay, so first to present this afternoon is a Maven Hands. So allow me to introduce our speaker for this afternoon. And before that po pala, I'd like to highlight lang that the goal of this webinar is not actually just to share information, but actually to, parang ang point po ng ating webinar is to invite or encourage everyone na yung mga wala pong partner pa with delivery services and have difficulty to deliver their products sa kanilang mga clients. We have this too to present to you para po mas ma-expand natin yung opportunities natin. Because sometimes, ang nagiging problema po is hindi natin na-deliver yung ating produkto on the right time or on the preferred time of our client. So before po pala natin introduce ang ating speaker for this afternoon, allow me to share muna a little background of our participants, yung ating mga information ng ating participants. So I'll share the screen dun sa ating naging registration form. So during the registration po, nung nag-register po kayo, I have 2 questions doon na allotted specifically for this topic. So ang delivery-related questions doon is, first, how do you currently deliver your products to your clients? So I asked everyone who registered during this webinar. So 80% po daw or not 80%. So we have 16 na sumagot. Tama po ba ako? 16, okay. So this is, may options pala sila to choose number of answers. So 16 po ang sumagot na they scheduled with clients para sa meetup po nila. While 17 of the participants as well is pinipick up daw po ng clients sa kanila yung mga produkto. And 5 of them is partnered with delivery app or local delivery service enterprise. So yun po yung isa sa question. Now we have, nakikita nyo po sa screen, ang second question ko po dun sa ating registration is, are you willing to partner with a local delivery service enterprise? And 60% said yes, 35% said maybe, so konting kiliti pa po, and 1 said no. So syempre, private naman po kung sino yung no. Maybe he has already a partner. So maganda rin po as an entrepreneur, we try to parang explore other potential partners for our business. So with that, allow me to introduce na our first presenter or speaker for this afternoon, ang Maven Hands. So ang ating speaker for this afternoon is the CEO of Maven Hands, Mr. Delmar Kent E. Baloyot. Good afternoon, sir. I think you are here already. Nakita ko
Hello.
Hello po. Okay, sir. I'll
Hello.
stop sharing the screen na lang po. Tapos you can share, sir, your screen. And then I'll put you on spotlight sa video para during your talk. Or you will use video ba, sir? Or ano?
Sige pa, on ko na yung video.
Sige, sir. Para ikaw na, sir, yung ating spotlight. Yeah, so good afternoon, sir. Thank you for accepting our invitation for this afternoon. So the floor is yours, sir, for the presentation.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I am the CEO of Maven Hands, a local delivery service here in Naga. So allow me to give a brief information about what is Maven Hands. So let me just click the screen share. Full screen lang natin. Okay. So we are Maven Hands po. The meaning of our name is expert. Ang Maven kasi is expert and then hands. We were established last January 20. The idea came from actually a personal experience of mine. Na during at one time kasi my father was confined sa hospital, and then there's no one to take care of him, and then everybody has their own responsibilities to take care of. So what happened is, during that time I was the one who had to take care of him while juggling work and juggling other responsibilities. So that there from there came the concept of Maven Hands. I thought that what if there are someone I can hire or I can ask, so that can help me save time by doing the time consuming tasks for me. So that is how Maven Hands was conceptualized. So actually, we are four here in Maven Hands. We are the four founders. I am the CEO, the Kent Ibeluyot. We have our head of HR and external affairs, Catherine Fermo. Our head of marketing, Francis Cornelius, and our head of operations, Brian Avila. So we are Naga City's first all-around services, providing food, grocery, medicine, and various services. We don't just focus on food delivery and item delivery. We also have house cleaning, appliance repairs, house renovations, and mostly all of the services we encompass them. So Maven Hands, what is our like vision, or what is it that we want? We want the people to have more time with their family and friends, more time for work, and more time for themselves. That is why we have made it our mission to take the most utmost care in fulfilling your time consuming tasks. So you won't have to worry about the things that can be done by others. Like for example, we can do the time consuming tasks for you so you can focus on the more important things in your life. So that's our main purpose. That's our vision for Maven Hands. So here are our services. We offer pick up or drop off. This is either food or non-food items. We offer grocery delivery, line queuing, getting documents, and it also includes bills payment here. So usually for line queuing, our most of our clients ask us to line up for LBC, Prieto Cargo, Naga Overland, or if they have packages from the city hall, we usually are the ones who queue up for them. So our next service is pet care. For now, our pet care encompasses mostly dogs. So it is mostly dog grooming, haircuts, and we also offer pick up and drop off for our dogs. So and the next one is supplies buying. This one is usually this is catered for businesses. So there are some of our partners as well that ask us to buy supplies for them. So we're the ones who does their delivery, and at the same time we're also the one who buys their inventory. So I think it's more of because of it's more of a trust relationship. That's why they're asking us for now that we're allowed to buy their supplies. And next is house maintenance and cleaning. This actually has been our main service line before the COVID. So we specialize in house cleaning and disinfection of houses. So this is something that we've been doing ever since the start around January. So this is our main forte before. Um, our cleaning is at a quotation basis, and we usually need photos or an on-site inspection to see and give the price for the house cleaning. So the next is home services. Under here is, as I mentioned before, the repairs. We have electrical repair, appliance repair, construction, uh, painting, um, plumbing as well. So usually everything that you need in the house that's related to service, we can accommodate you. And next is food delivery. This is one of our most recent additions due to the COVID. So we just started our food delivery when COVID started, as we were tapped by the city hall to do some deliveries for the people of Naga. So for other custom jobs, this encompasses any job that requires manpower. Just last week we were hired to move furnitures and place them into a truck and then to transport to a different house. So here are some examples of our services. This is the personal assistance, the document pickup and delivery. So yes, we do PhilHealth and we do Nawasa, Kasureco, Converge, PLDT, any bills that you can possibly line up for, we can accommodate you. We also have a car rescue service. This is um, you just give us a call if you need an emergency rescue, and then we'll send someone over to help you. We also have partners here. If you need towing, we are partners with Maxicam, the towing provider for Naga, so we can also help with that. Next is pet service. Here's the pet care pet service. Yes, as I said before, we offer grooming and general what do they call that word general care for the pets. So then this is one of our biggest service due to the COVID, our grocery errands. So what happens in grocery errands is the clients usually send their grocery list to us, and then we find the list from all the possible malls. So for example, items 1 to 10 is in SM, and but items 11 to 15 is not. So we search for that in other places. So our main tagline of sorts for grocery errands is we make sure to finish all your list. So here's some of our non-food delivery. We went to deliver a guitar and a keyboard in Goa. This is from an Alfonso. So speaking of our areas covered, we began with Naga, but now we can go up to Goa, Baao, Bombon, Canaaman, Calabanga, San Fernando, Pamplona, Sipocot, Camaligan, Bula, Nabuan, Iriga, and Tuaca. So currently kasi medyo it's strict to go to transfer between provinces. So for now, we're focusing on Camarines Sur. Because if we try to go to Camarines Norte, there's a lot of documents and requirements needed, and it's gonna be too much of a hassle na hindi namin siya matatapos agad-agad. So it's gonna take a lot of time for that. So how do clients avail our service? They avail us through our Facebook Messenger. So they just send us a message, and they just send us a message, and our chatbot will answer them. Or if they choose to talk to one of our representatives, they can do so. They can send all their details and whatever service they want. Also available is through our SMS hotlines. They can just text us what service they need, or they can just give us a call. Our operation hours are from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Mondays to Saturday, and we're located at San Felipe here in Naga. So here are our partnership and perks to join with Maven Hands. So if you're not really that keen in submitting proposal or letters, we're open to just an agreement for partnerships. We actually have a lot of partnerships without proposals or letters. But if you want more perks and to make it more official, then we can offer we can accept proposal letters. So here are our perks. So to join or become one of our Mavenants partners, you need to either submit a proposal or letter of intent for partnership, or just talk with us. We don't have any monthly fees or commission, only the delivery charge. So for example, you have an item, we won't add any price to the item. We will just charge our delivery fee from us. So if you also partner with us, so you will become prioritized. All your orders will become priority. So they'll be fulfilled with, they'll be in first, they will be at line and first. So we also have, for now, we are reaching 9,000 Facebook followers in just 6 months. So that's something we're really proud of. So if you join and be partnered with us, we will promote you to our growing number of followers. We also have a multi-level marketing scheme. So um, digit we do digital advertising through Facebook. We do pamphlets insertion and flyers. We also ask our partners to share our page, and likewise, that's what we do. And you'll get a professional relationship, and you'll get our high quality service, which is something that we have upheld ever since the beginnings. That's why some of our key partners have chose to partner with us, because we value efficiency, and high quality. So here are some of just the very, very satisfied clients that we have had. We have over 30 plus ratings on Facebook, and we are perfect 5 out of 5. So as you can see, they are very, very satisfied and happy with how we handle their deliveries or their requests. So that's something that I can, as the CEO, promise you that if you do choose to partner with us, we will handle your products with utmost care and also treat your clients with high level of respect. So speaking of our partnerships, we have three key partners as of now. We are the SM City Naga's Center Concierge. So if you go to SM, in front of Bread Talk, we have a booth there. You can ask us questions. You can book our services there. You can know more about us from our booth. So that's our Center Concierge. So we're partnered with SM, the mall itself, to deliver and perform other tasks. For example, if you go to SM and you're not feeling like shopping or going to a particular shop, you can just sit at our desk and ask our personnel to buy for you. So that's what we usually do for as of now. So another key partnership is Robinson's Naga. We are their personal shopper. So this is something similar to SM, but what happens is the customers or SM or Robinsons itself calls us and asks us to deliver for them. Our third key partnership is actually just a new partnership. We're just about to finalize this week is the SM department store. Since SM Mall and SM department store are separate entities, so they'll be tapping us for their call to deliver program. So for any of the clients that wants deliveries done from the SM, will be the one to deliver for you. So here are just some of our partners. This is I think 3 months ago, and for now I think we have over 60 plus partners, and most of our partners encompasses from food. We have here Jollibee. We're partnered with Red Platter. We're partnered with Kicks and K. We're partnered with a lot of pastries and cake shops as well. As of now, I think we have 15 partners in pastries and cakes. And for our home services, we have here Mapicon Pest Control. We have Under Chassis Repair. We have Maxicam. We're also partnered with Hypertech Computers and Upgrade Central, Ace Hardware, and we're also partnered with actually another local delivery here in Naga, Pan Delivery, since we're friends with the owner as well. So that would be all for the presentation about Maven Hands. Thank you.
Okay. So, are you done, sir?
Yes po, I'm done.
Okay po. So, any questions po from our participants this afternoon para po ma-answer ni sir while he is here at our webinar? Any clarifications, any inquiry regarding your business na hindi po clear sa inyo or you wanted to ask lang a question? So our floor is open po sa lahat ng ating participants. You can chat if you're shy to unmute. Pwede rin pong mag-unmute to ask a question. Okay. So do you have any question sa ating speaker for this afternoon? Okay, parang nahihiya sila, sir. Or baka nagko-compose
No
pa po.
problem.
Okay, we have a question, sir.
I am in a question.
So, from Sir Arvin Kim, how about pricing po for pick-up/delivery ng products?
Yes po. For our pricing po, let's go first sa inside Naga. Sa inside Naga, we're usually fixed po at the lowest is 55 pesos per delivery. And up to around 70 to 90. Depende po sa location kasi. So our pricing is zone dependent. So usually sa inner areas of Naga, like Centro, SM areas, Magsaysay, Panganiban, our prices range from 55 to 59. And yung nagtataas lang yung price sa mga upland areas kasi masyado nang malayo, like Pacol, Carolina, Panikwason. So around there, ang range na is 70 to 80. For outside Naga naman, our rate is at per kilometer basis. So from the border, doon kami nagbabase. Kunyari, pupunta Pili. So ang nearest border is yung sa may pakalampas ng Vista Mall. So we just count the kilometers from there. So ang pricing namin is currently 65 pesos plus 18 pesos for every succeeding kilometer. So for example, sa may, let's say, Modern Village, it's 5 kilometers from the border from the border ng Nagapili. It would be around 145 to 150 ang delivery fee for that.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. So we have our second question. I think it's related po dun sa first question. But ang question niyo po is specifically ata sa product niya. Magkano daw po yung charge pag nagpapaship siya ng product niya, for example? Would it be the same, sir, sa na-discuss mo earlier?
I think yung question is kung nagpapaship like yung sa LBC siguro mga cargo.
Saan specifically, Ma'am Carmelita? Oo.
Halimbawa po doon, sir, sa Diglis Bagoong, ipapaship. Tapos kung diyan lang po sa sa loob sa inside Camarines store lang po.
For example, ma'am, you have a client na gusto mag-order ng bagoong mo.
Opo.
Is how much yung magiging cost sa part mo?
Opo.
Yun daw, sir.
Sige po. So as I've said po before, sa Camsur po nasa 55 to 65 po. And yung delivery charge po, ma'am, is either you can choose to half it with the client or sa client po ang charge. Usually po sa aming partners is what happens is yung charge po ng delivery is charge po nila sa client. So for example, nag-order po from Hypertech ng monitor, yung delivery fee po is sagot ng client. So ang pricing po namin is yung as I said po before na sa Naga 55, ang base po is 55 up to 70 to up to 90 depende po sa location. So pag upper areas po like Panikwason, San Isidro, Carolina, yung medyo malalayo na po talaga sa Naga, that's po yung time na tataas ang price. And for outside po, it's 65 pesos plus 18 for every succeeding kilometer from the border of exit out of Naga.
Sige po, okay po. Thank you po.
Sir, may follow-up question si Sir Arvin regarding dun sa sa inquiry niya regarding sa ating delivery of products kanina. Is there any limit daw po in terms of weight or size ng product na ipapaship or deliver?
For now, yes. For now po, kasi yung meron kaming service truck kaso under repair pa siya. Siguro next month pa siya maging operational. So siguro next month we won't have that much of a limit kasi kaya naman kunyari refrigerators or mga malaking mga appliances we can deliver starting next month. But for now kasi po ang pa lang namin is motorcycles and cars. So siguro the heaviest na na-deliver namin so far is around 150 kilos, mga ukay kasi, mga bulto-bulto sa kotse. And if sa motorcycle naman po, ang pinaka-heaviest namin na kaya is around 50 kilos po.
Pero may charge kayo dun, sir, no? Additional charge o wala naman po?
Wala na po additional charge. As nung delivery fee na po siya.
Kung yung computation, sir, ng destination, yun na yung magiging fee nila?
Yes po. Wala na pong basis sa sa rami or sa laki niya.
Okay, sige, sir. Thank you very much po. We have another question, sir, from Sir Stefan Batalier. You've mentioned that you focus on Camsur on your deliveries, but can you do Albay, Legazpi to the exact?
As I've said po before, for now po, we're focusing on Camarines Sur muna kasi di po kami nakakalipat pa or nakakatawid ng other provinces. Di kami nakakapuntang Cam Norte or Albay. Kasi lalo na po sa Albay kasi as we know na medyo heavy ang COVID cases doon. So very heavy po ang border nila doon. Na pag nagta-try po, kahit mag-try po yung riders namin po, hindi po kami papapasukin ng Albay unless po merong documents. Pero meron din naman po kasing other delivery service sila na ini-endorse doon. Kaya usually if coming from Naga going to other provinces, di na po nila pinapapasok for now.
So in short, sir, for now, sir, temporarily suspended yung ating mga deliveries outside the province.
Yes po. Camarines store lang talaga for now.
Okay po. Thank you po. We have another question, sir. If ever daw po makikipag-partnership, saan po sila makikipag-usap sa inyo?
If you are interested in partnering with Mavenance, just send us a message sa page namin na you're interested in partnering with us, and we'll happily accommodate you naman po.
Okay, yung page po nila, yung link, later po I'll flash it on the screen, sir. So, inano ko naman po. Any other question po from our participants? Gusto nyong i-clarify or any inquiry? Actually po, yung ating dalawang local service enterprises now is not only for your products. Actually, it could be for the purpose po ng mga groceries ninyo in case na you cannot go out sa mga lugar ninyo. So, both are applicable po for your personal transactions or for business transaction. So, any more question po to Sir Ken from Maven Hands? Okay, thank you very much daw po, sabi ni Sir Arvin and Ma'am.
Welcome po.
Yeah. So, any question po? Kung mga gusto pong magpahabol ng mga questions nila sa ating mga participants this afternoon, wala na po ba? I think wala na, sir. So, at this point of our webinar, I'd like to award muna po this certificate of appreciation, sir, to Mr. Delmer Kent E. Baloyot, the CEO of Maven Hands, for sharing his expertise and knowledge as a resource person during the webinar session with local delivery service enterprises to expand market opportunities of MSMEs, held on the 21st day of August 2020 through the Negosyo Center Naga City Zoom account, signed by the Provincial Director of DTI Camarines, Edna S. Tejada. So thank you very much, sir. Delmer
Thank you
Kent.
po. Thank you
Sir
for
Kent.
having us.
Yan po. So thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation for this afternoon. Ano po? And also we would like to give the certificate as well to Maven Hands for sharing their time and expertise as one of our enterprise to present during this webinar session this afternoon. Signed also by the Provincial Director of the DTI Camarines. So if you have anything, sir, last to say to our participants.
I would just like to thank you everyone for listening to me. And if you ever want to be part of our Mavenance family, we're just a message away and we'll happily accommodate you. We're looking forward to partnering with each of you.
Okay, sir. Sir, bago ka, sir, umalis or kung aalis ka na po, we'll have a virtual group photo po. Ano po? So it is also flashed in the screen po, the Facebook page of Maven Hands. That's www.facebook.com/mavenhandsco. So doon na po kayo mag-inquire right after if you have any additional questions na hindi po natin na nasagot ngayong hapon. So if everyone could open po their camera para makapag-virtual group photo tayo with Sir Ken. Yan. Yung mga hindi po makakapag-open ng camera since it's a holiday, baka hindi pa po tayo prepared. So it's okay lang po. But if you can, mas makakabuti po. Okay, antayin lang po natin yung iba. Okay, I think everyone is ready. So smile na lang po tayo sa camera. So yan, eksakto naman po tayo sa screen. So ready? 1, 2. Okay, I'll check lang po Okay. Pause na muna po natin yung ating smile. I'll just check po kung na-capture yung ating ano. So another po, para mas may backup po ako ng ating picture. So, wag muna po tayong aalis because we have another presenter for this afternoon po. So, okay. Another one po. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Thank you very much po. Pwede na muna po ulit mag-close ng inyong camera if gusto niyo po. So, once again, thank you very much po to Sir Kent Baloyot. So, pasalamatan po natin si Sir Kent for joining us this afternoon. Okay. So, at this part of our webinar session, we will have our second speaker na po. So, as mentioned earlier, we have 2 speakers for this afternoon. First was Maven Hands. Now we will have Gofcha Services. So, parehas po silang established this 2020. Kung hindi ako namamali, sabi ni Sir is January 2020 sila nag-start. And this, itong ating Gofcha Services po ay nag-start din po this 2020. So, yan po. I'll flash lang po a little background about Gofcha Services. And for our speaker this afternoon, He is the CEO of Gotcha Services, Mr. Kevin Kyle A. De Leon. So good afternoon, Sir Kyle. I think you are here already. Open mo na, sir, yung iyong camera so I could spotlight na po yung inyong camera sa ating mga participants. Yan. Okay, so I'll stop sharing my screen na po para kayo na po ang makapag-share. Yan. So, good afternoon, Sir Kyle. Nakamute ka. Ayan, di ka po nakamute. Okay, tama. Good afternoon, sir. We cannot hear you, sir.
Hello.
Yan. Okay na po.
Okay. Good afternoon po. Good afternoon sa inyong lahat. First of all, I'm Kevin Kyle De Leon, the CEO of and founder of Gotcha Services. I'm one of the owners. Dalawa kami na owner nito, yung partner ko, si Miss Catherine De Leon. Okay, so wait lang po. Start ko lang presentation ko. Nakikita niyo po ba?
Yes, sir. We can see.
Okay. All right. So first of all po, we are Gotcha Services, a local food delivery service here in Naga, and we just established this 2020 as well, just this May 28th. But our operation started last June 7. So a little background about us. Gotcha Services, we are a startup delivery service and transportation company located in Naga City. And we provide same-day door-to-door delivery services of food, parcels, and other items within Naga City and neighboring towns. So by neighboring towns, hindi pa kami ganun ka-expand. So we only cover the towns of Bombon, Calabanga Centro up until Calabanga Centro, Kamaligan, Kanaman, Gainsa, Magaraw, Milaor, and Pili. And the services that we have, like what I've said earlier, we do food delivery service, which is the most in-demand service and most requested. We also do groceries, bill payments, pick up and delivery of items. We buy medicines, and in the future, hopefully ride hailing or carpooling. Unfortunately, ngayon po kasi hindi pa pwedeng mag-angkas and nagre-require din ng barrier and other materials or kung ano-ano pang laws provided. So we stopped the ride hailing first. And yeah, let's talk about the rates. For our food delivery service, our base rate is 49 pesos within inner parts of Naga. And the rate may vary depending on the distance. So pagdating na ng uptown, nag-increase na kami as well as pagdating sa labas. Another is the pick up and deliver. So, like if you forgot something or you want to pick up an item, food, parcel, package, somewhere in Naga or outside Naga from the neighboring towns that we cover, there's no need to worry because we got you. We pick up items and deliver it wherever you are in Naga City, and the rate starts at 79 pesos. So, that's actually comprised of a pickup fee plus a pickup fee or a handling fee, depending on the type of item that we are going to pick up, plus the rate for the distance. So the rate may vary on the type of item and the distance. So next would be the grocery buying. So with regards to grocery buying, you'll just message us on our Facebook page and then give us the list and then we buy it. Right at your doorstep, we deliver. So the price starts at 118. So far, that's as far as I've heard, that's the cheapest that with the grocery buying category for other delivery services as well. That's within Inner Naga. So the rate may vary depending on the time spent of the rider and the distance, but usually we don't add any more regarding the time spent. And next would be bills and payments. So I know everyone is tired of going in line, waiting in queue. So why not have Gotcha services do it for you? So we cover water bill, cable TV, internet, electric bill, and phone bills. So the rate starts at 70 pesos per bill. Okay, so we also have the pabili, pasuyo, and pabakal. So that's actually different from groceries depending on the number of items. So we consider pabili, pasuyo, or pabakal with the number of items within 1 to 10 items only. So 11 items or more, that's already considered a grocery service. Excuse me. So it only starts at 49. Same with the food delivery. It will only depend on the distance upon delivery. So yep, let's go with what everyone is waiting for business owners. So how can you be partnered with Gotcha? That's the biggest question. So with our business partners, Gotcha actually provides third-party logistics services to help businesses in Naga City grow through last mile delivery. So our third-party logistics is actually ready for your product and transport and delivery needs. What do you mean by third-party logistics service? By what we mean by third-party logistics service is that you actually hire Gotcha to do a part of your job, which is actually delivering your products straight to your customers. So with that, it will actually lessen your work and lessen your hassle. Like what Mr. Celera said earlier, most of the business owners are actually scheduling meetups instead of focusing more on the business and production. So with Gotcha's help, you'll have less hassle and will be the ones to deliver your products straight to your customers. So what are the benefits of having Gotcha for business? So first is you actually reduce operational cost. Di na kailangan na mag-hire ng delivery service or ikaw mismo mag-deliver ng products mo and kami nang bahala doon. There's also flexible delivery times. So whether it's immediate, same day, or advance, we can work around your schedule. We also have live support, real-time support on our social media platform on our page. So if you message us urgently or immediately, someone will answer your queries. And we also do multi-stop bookings. What do we mean by multi-stop bookings? That's delivering up to 10 of your customers or 10 locations on one pickup. So mostly that's good for online sellers. And yeah, fast, reliable, and safe. So we actually allotted 30 minutes average pickup time and 60 minutes average delivery completion. So yep, we also have professional drivers and equipment trained to keep your items and food safe from contamination and breakage from collection to delivery. Our personnels are also trained and uniformed with insulated box to keep food or your products, cold or hot products, regulated. So even though it's already an hour na nasa amin yung product nyo, still they warm pa din yun or cold. Okay, so how to become a partner? So we actually have two options. First is a fixed monthly payment. So that is a renewable contract, minimum of 6 months. So minimal lang naman siya. For questions, you can ask us about that privately. You can message me directly, and or a monthly total sales commission. Like other delivery service, there's also an option for commission based. So what are the requirements? The only thing that we require is your business name must be duly registered with DTI, and you must agree with the terms and sign the contract agreement. So frequently asked questions: who pays the delivery fee? For delivery of items, it's the customers that usually pay the delivery cost, but it's actually up to you. It will depend if you want to cover it yourself or you have a promo. You can talk about that with us, because we also provide promotionals or discounts for our partners. So what type of business can be partnered with Gacha? Gacha is actually open to all types of business platforms and industries, except for gambling, prostitution, illegal drugs, or any business that could bring harm to customers. Okay, so how to place an order? Here's how you can avail orders from Gacha. First, you have to leave us a message on our Facebook page, and then you'll be given a template to fill up, including the name, address, landmark, contact number, and the ordered service. So this is the sample template. So including here, there's also the ordered item. That's for food delivery. And then after that, our Gacha representative will be contacted to do the task. And our Gacha rider will actually contact you while doing the task. Or if it's just food delivery, they will contact you once our rider is already on his way. And once he already picked up your order. Average time, 30 to 60 minutes completion. And then the delivery time, straight to your doorstep. And yep, once your order is already done, our rider will inform us or inform our office that the order is already completed. And then we will send you a confirmation just to validate that your service has been finished and completed. So we also have here the rates. You can see that on our page. It starts at 49 pesos. Or you can also contact us via SMS. So here are samples of our transactions, daily transactions. We do package pickup and delivery, LBC, daily overland, um, any courier, or even pickup and delivery from house to house, or from um, if you bought something online, we also handle that, meetups, and then delivered it straight to your doorstep. And we also do grocery buying. So yeah. And yeah, food delivery service. Here's one example. On the second picture, a customer actually contacted us. She's from Manila, and then she requested to order for her loved ones with a special message there. So we can also attend to your requests, even if you are far from home. Okay, so yep, we serve customers rain or shine. Um, there may be a little delay depending on the weather situation, but you don't have to worry, because we got you. All your deliveries will be attended, and we'll deliver it straight to your door within the day. So yep, I think that's all. Thank you, fam. We hope that you uh, you know choose us as one of your delivery partners. And if you have any questions, you can just PM us directly. So yeah, we're excited to see you be a part of our family. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Sir Kyle. Are you done na po with the presentation?
Yes po.
Okay, thank you very much po. So at this part po of our webinar session, just like what we had with Maven Hands, we'll have an open forum with our speaker from Gotcha Services. So if you have any question po to our speaker, this is the time that you can ask. You can also chat the questions that you have, inquiries regarding your business, and then any other questions na related po sa ating topic. So we have from Mr. Gene Kervin, nice, Gotcha Services. We also have from Sir Harry, thank you daw po. Okay, so any other question po na baka you wanted to ask a little comparison or a little like missing from each other, but at least you can inquire po kasi the goal is today is to at least either have them both or have an option for your delivery service. Okay, so any question po? Same question daw from Ma'am Moan po. Saan po kayo pwede makausap?
Pwede nyo po kaming makausap straight sa page namin. You can just message us on our page, or you can send an email to gotcharide@gmail.com.
So that's Gotcha Rider, sir? Gotcha Rider at
Gotcharide@gmail.com.
gotcharideit@gmail.com.
At gmail.com.
I-type ko po siya sa chat box. gotcharideit@gmail.com. So if you wanted to be partner with them, you can email daw po. Thank you daw, Sir Kyle, sabi ni Mamuan.
Welcome po.
So any other question po, you can unmute your mic. You can chat your questions, inquiries. Mas maganda po na we can interact with the local delivery services habang nandito po sila. Kasi sometimes it's minsan nakakalimutan na po natin yung mga questions natin right after. So from our participants, so we have I think we are 18, 19 except us sa ating mga participants. So any questions po? Or can we ask na lang Sir Kyle yung mga question na tinanong kanina? Para,
Sure po.
Okay. So first, from Sir Arvin din po yung question niya. Yung question niya po kanina is, okay, na-discuss na natin sir yung pricing, tama po, no?
Mm-mm.
And yung in terms naman po dun sa question ni Sir Stefan regarding sa outside, same situation with Maven?
Ano po outside?
I mean, ang na-mention mo sir during the presentation yung ating mga covered areas.
Yes po.
Opo. So, yung outside of the province, same situation tayo with Maven po, ano?
Yes po. Outside of the province, we don't cover that yet.
Okay.
We only cover those neighboring towns stated on the presentation earlier. Since medyo malayo na rin kasi yung ibang areas, so hindi pa namin mako-cover yun since we're only using motorcycles to transport goods.
Another question, sir, yung question ni Sir Arvin regarding sa weight tsaka sa size. Does that have an additional like fee or limit ata?
Wala po kaming additional charges with regards to size and limit. As you can see dun sa first picture, dun sa packages pick up and delivery, wala kaming limit sa size, walang weight, walang size limit, walang weight limit. As long as kaya i-deliver siya ng isang motorcycle, we can deliver it. Kung hindi kaya i-deliver ng isang motorcycle, we do double charge to have another motorcycle accompany the first rider. So, pero minimal lang naman po kasi yung charges kasi we only charge by distance.
Okay. So, some other questions po that our participants would want to ask. So I think I have familiar names here na baka gusto rin po magtanong na previously nagtanong po sa akin regarding the delivery service enterprise. So para at least mas maano po natin, matanong natin this afternoon. Yung mga currently planning po, having a business, baka you wanted to ask some questions? Or
May nag-ask po ng question, if I'm in Manila, I want to send groceries for my family in Camaligan. How can we contact you? How shall I pay you? So if you're actually away from or not in Naga, but you would like to get our service, grocery service, there are different modes of payment. We can do online banking. We have BDO and GCash. We also have Paymaya. And then, yep, we also cover Kamaligan. So there's no worries about doing the groceries and delivering it to your loved ones.
Okay. So you accept ano rin sir, no, cashless payment system.
Yes.
I think Maven Hands as well. Hindi ko kasi natanong. Do you have offer or COD? Do you offer COD daw, sir?
Yes, we do. That's actually the most in-demand mode of payment, COD. So our riders has a limit of 2,000 pesos pocket money every day to pay in advance, and then total charges will be already be paid by the customer upon delivery, including the service charges.
Okay. So nagsi-COD daw sila Sir Arvin. So that question is from Sir Arvin. So any other question po sa ating mga participants? Don't be shy. Para po masagot natin yung questions natin. Any more questions from our participants this afternoon? Okay, we have another question from Carmelita Cortan. Sa pay bills po ba, nag-accept din po ba kayo ng home credit?
Hindi po. We don't have home credit options.
Anong question mo, ma'am? Baka hindi lang clear. Do you accept
For paying
Sa
bills.
pay bills po,
Pay
opo.
bills.
Okay.
Opo. Any kinds of bills that you can think of, we can pay it for you.
Ay, sige po.
So,
Sorry, hindi lang naging clear. Sorry po.
Okay. Any more question? Thank you, Ma'am Carmelita, for the question.
Okay po, sige, salamat po.
Hello daw po, sabi ni Sir Harry. I think we have a question from Sir Harry. Okay, abangan namin, sir, ang tanong mo. Nabitin kami sa hi, sir. Okay. Any more question po from our speaker this afternoon na gusto nyong itanong? So kung like Maven Hands po, you can visit their Facebook din po for inquiries after. So we have another question. Hi sir, saan po namin pwede ma-review na discuss? Okay. Ang tinatanong mo sir is yung itong presentation kung saan mo po makikita. Tama po ba ang tanong mo? Okay. So actually po, this webinar is recorded and it is usually uploaded sa Negosyo Center Naga City YouTube account. So pwede nyo pong i-review later kapag nagawan ko ng time and mabilis ang internet, ma-upload po natin siya automatically. Yung dalawang previous po nating webinars just uploaded po last night, so pwede po ninyo makuha. Any website or reference materials po na pwedeng ma-compare? Okay. Okay, so sa reference naman, sir, I think aside from watching the clip dun sa ating YouTube account, you can visit their Facebook pages po. I believe uploaded naman po yung mga rates nila sa Facebook account nila. Or if not, you can message them. Kasi ako, nung nag-message po ako both sa kanilang Facebook page, they automatically reply naman po if you have any inquiry. So, yun po. Other questions from our participants. From Ma'am Moan, motorcycle lang po ang gamit niyo for transportation?
Yes po, ma'am. As of this moment, motorcycle lang po ang gamit namin for transportation. Since meron din kaming other partners with regards to having their cars, pero we're reserving it kasi for carpooling kasi that's what they actually applied for before. So for transportation of goods, we don't have car options as of this moment po.
Nakamute po ako. Ma'am Moan, can I ask po what specific, yung question mo po is because yung item mo po is not, hindi po ba siya kaya ng motor? Ganun po ba yun? Or cake ata kasi sir yung product ni Ma'am Mohan, as far as I'm concerned.
Mm, yes po. Pagdating po kasi sa cake tapos layered cakes, we usually declined those requests kasi on our previous experiences, actually once lang, previous experience, pagdating nung cake doon sa customer, hindi na siya in good condition. So, we don't want that to happen again. So, for now, that's just for now. Pero hopefully in the near future, we'll have car transportation for goods.
I think ilang months pa lang kayo sir? 2 months I guess.
Since June pa lang kami nag-operate.
So let's wait for Maven Hands and Gotcha to become one of the best here in Kamsur in Naga. So another question from Miss Shanaya. Paano po sir yung process ng pag-remit ng payment ni client?
What do you mean po process ng pag-remit ng payment ni client?
Example po is pag nakipag-partnership po daw sa inyo, ano daw po yung system na kapag si client po ata ay bumili sa inyo, I mean kay client, and then paano po niya mariremit yung payment sa kanya? Yun ata yung question niya, sir.
If ever you are already partnered with us, are you referring na yung product nyo pipick upin ng rider din isa-send sa customer nyo? Kung paano nyo marireceive yung payment?
Yes daw, sir.
Sige po. We usually do cash on delivery. So, like what I've said earlier, ang rider namin always have 2,000 pocket money. And kapag nag-message po kayo sa page namin, and then, take for example, magpapa-pick up po kayo ng item nyo tapos i-deliver sa customer. Dapat stated po yung price ng product. So, we could also prepare the amount of money na ibibigay upon pick up, and then it's already your customer who will pay our rider the amount plus the service charges. So para wala ng back and forth situation, paka-pick up, you're already paid. So hawak na ni rider yung product, paka-deliver, si customer babayaran na po si rider.
Okay.
Then transaction done.
Okay, I think parang ano siya, sir, no? Parang advance payment na.
Opo.
Okay, so any more questions po from our participants? Any additional questions po regarding sa ating topic this afternoon? I think everyone is okay na po. So, okay, another question po. Paano sir kung nabogus tayo? One common question usually for online transaction.
Actually, meron kaming store partner na bumili sa kanya yung customer niya tapos hindi pinick up. So nakapunta na yung rider namin doon sa customer, sa location ng customer. Nagtanong siya, sabi nung ibang tao doon, wala daw ganun klaseng or walang tao doon na yun yung pangalan. So we informed our partner about that, and what she did was to look for another partner or another buyer. So yung product niya na stock muna sa office namin until naghanap siya ng buyer kinabukasan. So the only charges to that will only be another additional handling fee for an overnight stay. If one day lang naman, since makakahanap din naman siya ng buyer. So ganun lang po yung ginagawa namin if ever nabogus. Kasi ayaw din namin ma-charge yung client namin ng double kung papabalikin pa namin yung rider doon. Tapos syempre gumamit na rin po ng gas and gas consumption and everything else. So non-refundable po kasi yung delivery service. Kaya ganun po. Pag nabogus doon sa part ng partner, kapag yung client or yung customer ng partner namin is hindi sumipot or hindi pala walang background check. So bumili na lang tapos hindi naman pala bibilhin or kukunin upon delivery. Pero kapag dating naman po sa services namin, so far wala pa naman pong experience na nabogus or canceled kasi direct nagme-message sa amin yung customer through their Facebook page. So before delivery or before proceeding with the transaction, we are also making sure na legit yung kausap namin and hindi kami may scam. So ganun din po. Wala naman po sigurong taong gustong ma-post yung account nila online as a bogus buyer or a scammer. So ganun po.
In addition siguro sir, no, I'd like to add na lang. Siguro as entrepreneur or as mga entrepreneurs po tayo, when we have transaction, we also need to parang validate and confirm if it's a bogus. Although there are instances kasi po talaga na kapag bogus or hindi naman totoong buyers, minsan talaga nangyayari siya. So it's a discretion between the two. If the company or the enterprise will shoulder the fee or I think depende po sa pag-uusap. So I think sa Gotcha, that's their side of the story. Another question po from Sir Arvin. In case of damages po sa parcel, ano po ang magiging liability of the company?
In case po sa damages ng parcel, if the damages has been done during our delivery on our transaction, kami po ang magiging liable dyan. So we pay the amount that is needed in return para po dun sa parcel na yun na damaged. Pero as much as possible, we do take care of all of the items na kinikerry ng riders namin. So yeah, iniiwasan po talaga namin yung may mga damages. Kaya upon upon messaging us, we ask what type of item already, kung ano yung ipipick up. Kasi kapag hindi naman po talaga kaya namin i-deliver yon, we don't accept the transaction.
Okay. Any more question po sa ating mga participants na gusto magtanong? Because if none, we will proceed with the presentation. Or I mean, with the webinar that we have. Wala na po? Okay. I think everyone is okay na, Sir Kyle. So thank you very much, Sir Kyle. And at this part of our webinar, I'd like to award, thank you daw po sabi ni Sir Arvin. I'd like to award this certificate of appreciation to Kevin Kyle A. De Leon, the CEO of Gotcha Services, for sharing his expertise and knowledge as the resource person during the webinar session with local delivery service enterprises to expand market opportunities of MSMEs held on the 21st day of August 2020 through the Negosyo Center Naga City Zoom account. Signed by the Provincial Director of DTI Camarines, Edna S. Tijada. So thank you very much, Sir Kyle. And also,
thank you po.
We would like to give the certificate of appreciation also to Gotcha Services for sharing their time and expertise as one of the enterprise to present during this webinar session that we've had. Signed also by the Department of Trade and Industry Camarines Provincial Director, VD Edna S. Tijada. So maraming salamat, Sir Kyle. So before you leave, sir, we will have a virtual group photo. And do you have anything last to say po sa ating participants?
Thank you po sa lahat ng participants natin ngayon. And hopefully some of you will become part of Gotcha Services family. So, yep, kudos to everyone and God bless.
Yes, good job daw po, CEO Kyle. God bless you, sir, sabi ni Sir Jean Kirby.
Thank you po.
So at this
Thank
part,
you,
can you open po your camera so we could have a virtual group photo with Mr. Kyle of Gotcha Services. But after po ng ating virtual group photo, don't leave yet because i-send ko pa po yung ating link for the online evaluation form wherein you can get your e-certificate for this webinar. Okay. Okay, so yan. Smile po tayo sa camera. Count po ako ng 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll just check lang po. Then we'll have another backup. Okay, another one po. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay lang yun, Sir Harry. We understand. Wala daw po kasi siyang camera at the moment. Pero nakasmile daw po siya. So yan. Thank you very much once again, Sir Kyle, for joining us this afternoon. Okay. So, i-flash ko po sa screen naman yung Facebook page ng ating Gotcha Services. So thank you daw po. So the Facebook account of Gotcha Services is www.facebook.com/gotcharideit. So that's their Facebook page. So right after, if you have any more inquiries or gusto nyo pong makipag-partner just like Maven Hands, you can message them. I forgot to question Sir Kyle. May question pala ako, same with Maven Hands, but I asked already
Yes
Ma'am
po.
Catherine kasi nakachat ko po siya. Si Maven Hands po has no exclusivity when it comes to partnership. Ano po? So how about you, sir? Sa inyong terms.
Kami po, meron po kaming partnership terms upon signing the contract. Pero may perks naman po kasi yon. So we can discuss about it kapag minessage nyo kami privately and directly.
Okay. So I'll ask permission na rin, sir, with you to share the screen capture later on sa Facebook page namin because we'll upload. It would be okay. And I'll send na lang po, just like Maven Hands, yung ating e-certificate sa inyong email. So I'll message you right after. So announcement po, we're about to be finished with our webinar this afternoon. Few announcement lang po. On Friday next week, that's August 26, at 2 p.m., we will have a webinar on branding. And a part of that presentation hopefully would be about intellectual property. So sa mga gusto pong magpa-trademark ng kanilang mga business logos, anything name, you can join with that webinar. That's Friday. I'll release na lang po the registration sa Facebook next week. So on Wednesday naman po, on September 2, that's next week, webinar on fair trade laws, and that's 2 p.m. as well. And on Friday, the same week of that, is webinar session with financial institutions for MSME or for micro enterprise. So yung mga businesses enterprise po dito na nagtatanong regarding how could they loan an amount specifically for their expansion of the business, for other purposes of their businesses, pwede po kayo makapag-attend. I think we're targeting to invite the local government unit of Naga, local government unit of Naga, and hopefully other financial institutions like private banks. And so for this afternoon po, I'd like to invite you to like the Facebook page of Negosyo Center Naga Camarines Sur. That's Negosyo Center Camsur Naga City, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Negosyo Center Naga City, for the videos ng ating mga webinar session. So, I'd like to share na lang po before I leave or give you the link for our online evaluation form that this webinar session po is actually for our micro-entrepreneurs or our potential micro-entrepreneurs, specifically yung mga naghahanap po talaga ng delivery service enterprise. Because with Gotcha Services and with Maven Hands, I think you can actually just not avail of their food delivery service. Ano po? So hindi lang po yun regarding sa food delivery service, but at the same time, if you have difficulty na mag-grocery po dun sa mga kakailanganin sa enterprise nyo or any other private or personal transactions that you could have. Pero if you could apply it with your business, it would be much better. Parang mas magiging happy po kami. And if you want to be partner with them, if you need any more assistance from Negosyo Center, just message me po through the Facebook Messenger, my personal account, or through Negosyo Center Naga City Facebook page. And also, through you can also message directly to Maven Hands and Gotcha Services, because I have already mentioned to them na kapag kayo po ay magme-message, just mention to them that you have attended a webinar this afternoon, so that we could also monitor if you have any difficulty or if you have already partnered with them. So we could highlight you that this is a successful webinar session also with them. So with that, it's time to accomplish the client satisfaction feedback form. So I will encode or type in our accomplishment form link, online evaluation form link at the comment section, so para mas mabilis po kayo makapag-proceed. So that's tinyurl.com/csfwebinar06. So that's tinyurl.com/csfwebinar06. So click nyo lang po yung link, then you will be brought sa ating online evaluation form, and then you will receive automatically your e-certificate. If not, I'll just resend it kasi kahapon po we had a problem with the Google Drive with Google. So, yan. Thank you, everyone. So, hopefully, makapag-online feedback po tayo. If you have any more questions, just put your comments sa ating comments, remarks dun sa ating online evaluation form. So, meron po tayo. Thank you rin po kay Sir Kervin. Thank you, Sir Kervin, for attending. So, thank you from Ma'am Shanaya. Thank you, Maven Hans and Gotcha. From Sir Lemuel, thank you rin, sir, for attending. No worries po. And thank you rin po kay Ma'am Victoria Agumaa. So, thank you, Ma'am, for attending. Okay, thank you very much, Sir Kyle and Sir Kent from Maven Hands and Gotcha Services. So, at this point, we are done with our webinar. You can now proceed with the link. Nasa chat box na po siya. You could click it and then we are done this afternoon. Abangan nyo na lang po yung ating magiging group photo sa ating Facebook page sa ating Negosyo Center in Naga City. So maraming salamat po for attending our webinar even if it's a holiday today. So maraming salamat po. Hopefully you could attend our next webinar session. So thank you very much din po, Sir Stefan. So maraming salamat to everyone.
Salamat, sir.
Welcome po. Maraming salamat po. So thank you very much po. You can now proceed po sa ating link ng online evaluation form. And right after po, you could also leave na rin po sa ating meeting if you have some other errands to do.
Kaya natin yan. Kaya natin yan. Kung nais umasenso, manap ng trabaho, o di kaya'y subukang magnegosyo. Lumikha ng produkto't sikaping lumago, inspirasyon mong pagkapiko. Katuwang ng gobyerno sa iyong tagumpay, iisa ang ating hangarin. Pag may abilidad at oportunidad, tiyak na ang lahat ay uunlad. Trabaho, negosyo, kabuhayan, kaya natin yan. Walang iwanan. Go lang ng go mga kaibigan. Trabaho, negosyo, kabuhayan, kaya natin yan. Sulong!